Chelsea fans, why panic? Why moan and groan as you did? That we're going to be left behind by our rivals. Looking at what Tottenham had signed, what the Arsenal had signed, God forbid. That we were panicking we wouldn't be top four this season and we'd be left behind and we'd be so far behind and players have left and oh my word. Now look what's happening. I told people on this channel and on my live streams that Chelsea will act. They just need to make sure they had the money in place, the new ownership in place. Then they're going to go out and spend big. I said Todd Boehly and the new ownership and the consortium will make a statement this summer. And my word, are they? It's ramped up in the last couple of days with a signing confirmed tonight of Raheem Sterling, £47.5 million from Man City, a 27-year-old in his prime on a 5-year deal. Outstanding. More on Sterling coming up. Also, Kalidou Koulibaly, €40 million, around £35 million, done deal. 31-year-old on a 4-year deal that's signed as a class, accomplished, imposing centre-back. Exactly what we needed. Two are in. Chelsea are about to confirm the Koulibaly deal. He's going to fly out to LA today, but it's done. Koulibaly's done. Sterling's done. We're still talking to Aké. Hopefully that'll be over the line. Kimpembe from PSG and more. And there's obviously talk of players leaving. But this video is all about why people just had to put the doom and gloom to one side today, because today's the day the transfers, as far as Chelsea goes, started rolling. I said it they would. I said give it time. And exactly that's happened. Let's get cracking. So, Chelsea fans, let's start with the big news today. Raheem Sterling signs for Chelsea, £47.5 million from Man City. He said his goodbyes on social media. His ex-Man City teammates have paid tribute to him. What an underrated player, you have to say. Pep Guardiola has made a ricket for me and letting him go. I know he's got Haaland, but Sterling gives you something in the wide area, cutting inside or playing through the middle. Yes, he's not your out-and-out centre forward who can hold the ball up, but what he gives you is a complete and utter threat in and around the goal. He's scored plenty, he's assisted plenty, and he's done the same for England. There are plenty of people out there who cannot believe that Man City have let this deal happen, but he wanted to go, and he's gone, and he's come to Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel and Todd Boehly have worked their magic. As Todd Boehly said that he would, he'll strengthen the squad. And Thomas Tuchel has got one of his big targets this summer in the bag, in LA right now, training. What a signing. As for Sterling himself, he said this: first and foremost, it's a pleasure to be here. I've obviously achieved a lot in my career so far, but there's still so much more to achieve, and I'm really looking forward to doing that in a Chelsea shirt under Thomas's management. London's my home and where it all started for me, and it's amazing. I now have the opportunity to play in front of friends and family week in, week out at Stamford Bridge. I'm really looking forward to meeting the fans there soon. I can't wait to get going now and continue to do my talking on the pitch. Todd Boehly himself has spoken out and said Raheem Sterling is a serial winner and his signing is an important step in strengthening our squad. We are delighted for Raheem to return to London with Chelsea, and we look forward to seeing his world-class talent on display at Stamford Bridge. Outstanding signing, Chelsea fans. What do you think of the Sterling signing? There's reports that Thomas Tuchel has told him he'll be playing on the left-hand side cutting in, which plenty believe that's his strongest position, and probably Sterling himself. What a signing it is for Chelsea. Unbelievable signing, bearing in mind that Man City have had to sell to one of their main rivals, and hopefully Sterling will maybe free up Timo Werner to play through the middle, unless Werner's going to be leaving the club. But Werner could be the main man up front with Kai Havertz this season, taking him away from playing wide first and focusing on playing through the middle to be a threat of his pace. Werner, Sterling, Mount, Havertz, possibilities are endless this season, and what a signing it is for Sterling. As I said previously, a little bit underrated for me, and he's had his critics. Obviously, there's people that have a bit of bants with him and stuff like that, but his record is outstanding. If he can continue that scoring record and goal involvements as a whole in a Chelsea shirt, then what a sign it is for just £47.5 million. outstanding. Let me know what you think about the Sterling signing. Comment section below. And let's move on. Kalidou Koulibaly. The centre-back that's been linked with Chelsea for a number of years, the deal's done. As reported here by Ben Jacobs, Kalidou Koulibaly will join Chelsea after Napoli accepted a £33 million, €40 million offer. Big fee for a 31-year-old, but Chelsea get a complete and technically gifted defender, an incredible signing and a player Tuchel was wanted for some time. Napoli, after rejecting the first deal presented by Chelsea that was around €35 million, have now accepted this one and they're willing to sell. This is also confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, that man on Twitter, who has said Kalidou Koulibaly landed in London and set for medical tests, and then he will fly to LA to join the team. Plan 100% confirmed. Then Chelsea will unveil Kalidou as the new signing. It says Napoli and Chelsea are checking and signing the contracts right now, and that was posted about 2 hours ago. What a signing it is, Koulibaly. Outstanding signing for Chelsea. A centre-back who is described as being quick, as being mobile, as being positionally aware, loves the tackle, sometimes gives away too many free kicks, but imposing at 6'1". And you look at the signing of a 31-year-old for reportedly £33 million, and you look at what it would, the last ownership of the club, it was like a 1 year rolling contract for the over 30s. That's just discarded. Let's get this man in. And Koulibaly, what an outstanding signing he is. He's highly rated by people over in Serie A. The Italians love him in Serie A. He's been an outstanding centre-back for a number of years. The Napoli fans are up in arms at the fact that he's leaving the club, and Napoli have accepted the deal. There's a rumour that they had to because he asked to leave the club, and Chelsea acted swiftly to get the deal done. What a signing. Playing next to Thiago Silva, Koulibaly. If you look at the fact that everyone's up in arms because Tony Rudiger left and Christensen went, Koulibaly's in to replace Rudiger. Not necessarily on that left-hand side, but to replace Rudiger. You're looking now at alternative options, which we're going to get into, but what a signing that is, Koulibaly. Let me know what you guys think. Comment section below. Sterling first, Koulibaly second. Let me know on your thoughts on Koulibaly and if you think he will actually take to the Premier League by storm. Fingers crossed. But what another signing that's going to be. Confirmed, 100% deal done. Be announced tomorrow or Friday by Chelsea. Moving on now, Fabrizio Romano also confirmed that Chelsea are still working on 2 additional deals for centre-backs, Nathan Aké and Presnel Kimpembé from PSG, after Koulibaly. Negotiations in progress with both City and Paris Saint-Germain over both those players. And Kimpembe and Aké are Tuchel priorities. And it says here by Romano that Chelsea have pretty much given up on De Ligt because he's due to sign for Bayern Munich. Now, again, talking about Rudiger and Christensen leaving and people panicking, Koulibaly, Aké and Kimpembe, no mucking about from Todd, Boehly and Chelsea. If we can get those 3 or those 2 players in addition to Koulibaly, who's already done deal, and Sterling, 4 big signings already. And who else are we going to go for? Because we need to strengthen in other areas. I wonder. But what you guys think about Aké coming in as well, and also Kimpembe, who, let's not forget, has had experience of working under Tuchel at PSG. 3 centre-backs in this summer, 2 gone, 3 coming in, with Thiago Silva still there and Trevor Chalobah. The bad news is it looks like Chilwell will be leaving on a permanent deal this summer, which is unfortunate because he's rated highly by many in the academy and at the club. But it looks as though Chilwell, with the signings coming in, will have to leave, which is unfortunate. Let me know comments in the comment section about these 3 potentially new centre-back signings alongside Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah. So guys, 2 major signings. Koulibaly, Sterling. Those other 2 being linked with deals and Chelsea working to get those deals done. You have to ask yourselves the question, who is next? Now, there's plenty of names being bandied about at the moment. Frankie de Jong, De Ligt, obviously that's now not going to happen. I don't think de Jong's going to happen either. But there's also being linked with other players around on social media. And let's not forget, the agents are still trying to get good deals and money in their pockets. So don't believe everything that you read. The main thing to believe is exactly what's happened today. Chelsea have made statement signings and are going to make a couple more. And there could be plenty more coming in and more transfer movement this summer. We know that Amanda Braha and Conor Gallagher are with the squad training out in LA. Braha arrived on the same plane as Raheem Sterling. And you got the likes of Batshuayi back there We got the uncertainty revolving Jorginho and Hakim Ziyech. There's plenty of movement still going to happen at this football club until the window shuts in September. So sit tight. Don't panic anymore. Just wait and see what happens. But Chelsea are making big moves in the window, and I knew that they would do under Boehly. Make the statement signings that they come in and promised they would do, and they're still going to deliver even more. Chelsea fans, that's it from me. Let me know what you think and how you feel at the moment in the comments section. If you like the video, drop a like for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Come on, Chelsea. Let's close that gap and let's shut everybody up. See you next time.